Hi, I'm Elmer. Today I will explain how to set up your ProfiHub, because we have some important features built into our ProfiHub and we want everybody to use them, because that can keep your network running and it can give you much more information of your network. So I will open the manual, go to our website procentec.com, go to Service and Support. There you can find the tab Manuals over there, and I can go down ProfiHubs, and there it is. I've got a ProfiHub B5 behind me, so I can download the ProfiHub B5 manual and then I can find the table of the switches. Well, the rotary switch is on the ProfiHub. I need to have a small flat screwdriver to change the rotary switch. It's over here on the left side of my ProfiHub over there, and I can change it with my screwdriver and it will change directly. If I look at the table in the manual to set the switches, one important point: all ProfiHubs starting with 19 or higher, those ProfiHubs are able to be changed to these kind of modes. The ones before that number, it's not possible, then the hardware is not capable of doing that. So then we need to replace those ProfiHubs, and then you can do it with the new ones. And some of the ProfiHubs still have the old settings, but we can update them, again from the serial numbers 19 or higher. We can update them. You can order a new firmware and we will take care that this will be updated. Okay, so what kind of modes do we have? We have auto detect, that is for auto detection of the baud rate. Well, it's always switched on, so that's easy. You can choose every baud rate you have on your Profibus and the ProfiHub will take care that it will send the message through. Then we've got robust mode for repeating with some extra check. We've got redundancy, that's for cable redundancy, and we've got diagnostic slave. Well, let's start with robust mode. The robust mode is very important if you have, for example, EMC problems, electrical injections from the outside world. If you have nothing sending on your Profibus should be quiet. But if there are EMC spikes going on your Profibus, your robust mode will not send those messages through. A standard repeater will check if there is a bit coming in and will directly send it through. The robust mode will check if the first byte has a specific value, and only then, if that value is correct, then it will send it through. Of course, that can take a little bit longer. It's not a lot, a little bit longer. So you need to take care of that, but this will help you keep your Profibus network running. If it was my installation, I would always use the robust mode because it can take a little bit longer, but we are talking about bits, so we're talking about microseconds. Redundancy, cable redundancy. If you have two ProfiHubs or a ProfiHub and a Combrix, you can connect those to each other. Then you can have two cables redundant. If one cable breaks, the other one goes on. Well, if you switch on the redundancy mode, the last two channels of your ProfiHubs, those are in my case channel 4 and channel 5, those channels are redundant. Always the last two. So if you have a ProfiHub B2, we have a main channel, and the other two channels, those are redundant. And the last one is a diagnostic slave, and a diagnostic slave can give you much more information about your Profibus network per channel and about your ProfiHub by itself. This information can be sent over Profibus. It says diagnostic slave, so that means it's a slave on your Profibus. It's also an address on your Profibus, so it will take one address. But it can send you all kind of information per channel. This information can be collected in the Combrix, and the Combrix can show you all this information in the web page. So if you have multiple ProfiHubs in your network, you can keep on clicking to all the ProfiHubs and see what's going on all those ProfiHubs. And because it's a diagnostic slave, you can also program it into your PLC, or you can see the information in your ProfiTrace. You can use those modes together if you want to have and robust mode and redundancy, and maybe also a diagnostic slave. In this case, if I look at my table, I need to set my rotary switch to 5. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, just send me an email to support@procentec.com, and see you next time.